What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Deep Dig Sports Pod. I'm your host, Drew, with my other host right over there.
What's up? It's a disappointed D. Go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe to this pod. Go ahead and hop over to any audio platform because this is an audio podcast as well. So feel free to go over there, rate us 5 stars.
Thank you guys for rocking with us all season. It was an amazing year. This is our first year doing the podcast. We love the comment section and all the subscribers that come and watch every week. We're not taking a break. So we're going to be rolling all the way through to next season. So make sure you subscribe. We're going to have a lot of fun stuff, different stuff coming up in the offseason. But just to wrap up, I just wanted to touch on the Wildcat. Everyone on Twitter is a Wildcat expert saying that they wanted the 49ers to run the Wildcat because Brock Purdy couldn't throw and Josh Johnson was out. What did you think about them not going to the Wildcat?
I think it makes sense to go to someone who at least has the threat of throwing the ball a little sooner. Yeah, you tried it out with Purdy a few drives. It doesn't work. It's obviously going to be a run every single time. So why not switch it up? Why not move to someone else who actually has a functioning arm? So that's my only criticism, I guess, is not moving to someone else sooner. Again, Juszczyk, McCaffrey, Jawan Jennings was a really good quarterback in high school. Why not throw him back there? Any of these guys, and again, all these guys are just premium athletes. Why not throw someone else back there? Even if it's just basic terminology of you're going to run a 3, you're going to run a 9, you're going to run a 1, and just make them all do that. You know what I mean? You don't have to do super crazy play calling for someone in a emergency backup quarterback spot, but throw someone back there that at least has the threat to throw the ball. You know what I mean? That's my only criticism.
I don't know. My thing is, I don't really have a problem with what they did. I don't think the 49ers run Wildcat ever.
No.
Realistically, when did they ever practice it? Probably never. And say you do run a Wildcat offense, how many plays can they run out of that Wildcat in a game situation where they're drawing up plays in the dirt? Maybe 3, and then you flip them the other way, so 6, and then you get repetitive with it. The defense knows what's coming. So I just don't see why they would have went to the Wildcat unless McCaffrey's going to just play quarterback in the regular system instead of a Wildcat, which would have been insane to see a running back run the offense. But I don't know. I don't have a problem with them not doing it. I think realistically, it sounds cool. It sounds like a good idea when you don't have a quarterback, run the Wildcat. But realistically, they haven't practiced it and they don't have the play calls. And this is a very detail-oriented team where they're setting up run schemes. Their run blocking is so dynamic. They need to know where they're going and what their position battles are. They need to know where their matchups are. So just to go out there and say, look, we're going to run the ball this way, there could have been a lot of plays where you get a free runner to the ball carrier because they don't know what they're supposed to be blocking.
But at the end of the day, it's not that complicated. Yeah, it is an intricate offense, but it doesn't need to be that complicated when you have all of these playmakers. If you just tell them, hey, we need to make some plays here. Can someone hop in here and at least throw the ball one time? I'm sure someone would figure it out. You know what I mean? Especially these high-level guys like Debo, Brandon Ayuk, McCaffrey, Jawan Jennings, Kyle Juszczyk. Someone could get in there and at least figure it out.
I don't know. I think I'd rather have Brock there running the offense and trying to get what Kyle was basically doing, trying to get one of these runs to break and get Debo around the edge and see what he was getting the ball in the hands of the playmakers. Even Kittle got one around, but it's just. But
they knew
tough.
What they were doing. It's cool in theory, but realistically, they knew what you were going to do.
I think either way they were
just
fucked.
Blitzed.
Either way.
So
I mean, we could argue about the Wildcat and what they should have done, but I think either way it was to what end.
Yeah,
they weren't. It was going to
be either way. It was an L.
Yeah.
Are you impressed? Hold on. So Eagles. Are you impressed with this? What do you think of their performance?
I'm I'm not impressed with their performance, but I am impressed with their team. They have a lot of talent. That offensive line is nasty. They're real. That defensive line, it's real. They have playmakers on the outside. So I do feel like any given Sunday they can beat any team in this league. So I'll say I'm impressed. Not with this game, but I feel like they do deserve to be in the Super Bowl in a bad NFC this year, and it just happened. Like it's not their fault that our quarterbacks got hurt.
Yeah, I just think they're going to get ran in the Super Bowl. Like, I don't think that they are a legitimate contender, I guess, like, or maybe they are a legitimate contender. And this, like, does put like a showering note on it. But also, they played the Giants like in 3 of their last, I don't know, like 6 games. And so it's just one of those things. Like, all of the Eagles fans wanted to point out the strength of schedule for the 49ers. The Eagles also, it was 1 and 2 49ers Eagles as far as strength of or the weakness of schedules. You know what I mean? So it's not like they've played anybody either. And with this, it's not like Jalen Hurts balled out against the number 1 defense in the NFL. They made the plays they needed to make against a team that had their 4th string quarterback in. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna take anything away from them. They did what they needed to do. The game was a lot closer than what the score entailed at the end, which, I mean, who knows what would happen if we had Brock Purdy or even like Jimmy or whatever. But I do think these AFC teams that are going to play today are on just another level. They're crazy talented. I really think, the Bengals could pull it out. But if the Chiefs do, I wouldn't be surprised either. So I think whoever in the AFC can just be, they're just better talented than the Eagles. But that's not to say that the Eagles can't win. I do think that they can win a Super Bowl. So we'll see, man. I fully respect Jalen Hurts. I loved him in college. I said he was a great leader. I thought he could be a franchise quarterback. So, I'm happy for him. I think he deserves it.
I'm bitter. I'm not going to lie. I'm so bitter right now, dude. But
it's going to be a long offseason, guys.
It was a special season. This was a special team. And I think that moving forward, we have a special quarterback in Brock Purdy. And I'm really excited for next season. Actually, next season, we are going to be season ticket holders. So we will be at multiple games next season. So feel free to look out for us there. We will be there, whining and dining, schmoozing with the fans. We will be there.
Yeah, expect more tailgate videos. Look for us. We'll tweet it out. Follow us at the Deep Dig Pod so you can stay updated on when we're going to be out there. Maybe we'll like go watch some preseason games at a bar or something in the city. We'll let you guys know. We'll keep you updated on our moves. But we want to talk to you guys, even if you don't want to be a part of a video. We want to chat, talk about the Niners. And yeah, we appreciate you guys watching. We're going to drop a lot of stuff all week. We're going to drop a lot of stuff this offseason. So subscribe, like, and comment.
Yeah, appreciate you guys.
Thanks, guys.
Later.